Good morning. I'm Stacy. Some of you may know me as the Herb Lady or Herbs and Things. That is probably my most popular name that most people know me. So I'm here to introduce myself to those who don't know me and to reintroduce myself to my many followers. I did have a physical store prior to the pandemic, and unfortunately, after the pandemic, it didn't survive. So, but it's okay because it started me off on a journey that I absolutely love and adore. I believe that my journey, the beginning of my journey, was really to help. And then I carried it over to a business. I am a certified herbalist, so I don't proclaim to know everything. So this channel that I am now doing is not just, I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm just trying to share because that's what drives me. I love sharing. I love helping. Again, I don't know everything, so we're going to be learning quite a bit together. I am going to share some herbal experiences, maybe some of my recipes, because I do my juices and different things like that. And we'll go through each one of them just to kind of help and break down what I've learned in my years. We have a lot of social media that it'll say try this for that reason and try this for that purpose. And I love it. I absolutely love it. But for me, because I do believe that you really should know what you're trying, let's just say, I think the biggest one is for diabetes. I love it. But I think what I'm going to do is further it a little bit more and explain to you what certain herbs are, what they do. And I would strongly, strongly suggest that if you're going to go the herbalistic way, that you do speak to your doctors. If you are on any form of medication or anything like that, I would suggest that you talk to your doctors. I don't recommend anyone just to stop your medicines and go the holistic way. But for me, I love it. Now, here's why I'm here. A couple months back, of course, my doctor, we had a visit, and I am now in the doctor's care, some things that I need to work on, some things that have taken place in my life that need some attention. So I'm sitting and I'm thinking and I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? This is crazy. I'm the herb lady. I mean, what are we doing? And it just like hit me, girl, go back to your roots. And I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. As a young kid, my great grandmother, I love and adore my great grandmother, and she would take care of me when I got sick. She would go outside in the backyard and she would come back with some leaves. Now, I don't know what this stuff is, but it's my grandmother, so I trust her, right? And then she would make teas and I would have to drink that. And then she would make these oil things that I had no idea what they were, but they're now that, we know what they are. They're tinctures. So, a bug bite, a mosquito bite, a bee sting, or anything of that nature, including snake bites. But she would make these tinctures, and she would rub them on and different things that she would do and make me drink these teas. But I tell you, I felt amazing. And I believe that's where this really started for me, because I remembered what my grandmother would do. And I'm like, I loved it then and I love it even more now. So my goal is to try to help with what I know and what I have studied or what have you. Even little things, questions that, people ask me, a lot of times I may not know the answer right away, but my goal is to find out for you. So that's what I am, who I am, and what I do. So when I had my doctor's visit, when I realized that I need to go back to my roots, I decided I wanted to bring you along on my journey. So I'm going to share some information that I am, I read on. I might read an article and I want to expound on it. I'm not here to knock anybody's channel. I love your channels. I support. But I am doing something a little different because I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for you, and I'm doing it for us. So as we go along, I will be uploading videos. Some of them will be live. It all depends. I don't know. I'm pretty much on the shy side when it comes to talking, but I'm going to do my best to make sure that you feel comfortable in my home. Some of them I will be outside, maybe take some walks with you, different things like that. My very favorite thing to do in the morning, of course, is to sip on some tea. And this isn't just ordinary tea. It is one of my healing teas that I like to drink on, and it depends on what I'm feeling in the morning is what I'll decide to drink. But it will always lead or end with, might I say, apple cider vinegar. I am a fan of it, and I know that it is a great product. So I use that in every one of my teas. So we'll sip teas. We're gonna make some juices together. I'm gonna show you how to create other little things that might be helpful. So all I'm asking is that you pay attention, follow, and please, if anything I say is interesting to you or you want to learn more and you just want to go along with my journey with me, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Again, I am Simply Stacy. That's all. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great day.